Oh, wow. 81 new subscribers. Go ahead, Baron. Hey, hey, what's going on, people? I know I got to wait a little bit of time to get everything together. Uh, everybody, how y'all doing, everybody? I know I'm looking pretty damn youthful right now. I just got the greatest compliment, and somebody was like, "Damn, boy, you aging backwards." You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling real good, and now I can see it. They say I'm glowing. So thank you for taking the time to stroke my little ego. It was well needed on a day like this. That frequency chemist, how you doing, darling? I am my yato. What it is? Mel L. Royal Blue. What's up, Royal Blue? KL Straight. Georgia, M.E. Hey, y'all, M.E. came to my city and didn't even call me. I'll fight her next time. Hey, there, Miss Sadie V. CNCV. I ain't seen her in a while. The goat is there to scare you. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm a statue of a goat. Ooh. I'm the goat. That's what it's like. Don't he look just like me? No, late what's up, everybody? I'm just cutting up. Hey, everybody, I just want to run some past you guys right quick. I want to run some past you right quick, like good people. Uh, in this, all right, CSCV, I'm just fucking with you. I like to have fun on this channel. I don't know who this little wireless caller. They just be popping up. I don't know that number. Uh, so everybody, I want to share something with you. So yesterday, that was Saturday. Let me make sure today's Sunday. I want to make sure. Yeah, so Saturday. So Saturday, I took an emergency reading from someone. The person didn't know me. The person never had any conversation with me before. Never even watched my channel. And they said, "Hey, a friend of mine recommended you." So I took the emergency call yesterday, and it was around by. It was late too, man. It was late. So I took the emergency call, and as I took the emergency call, it was almost as if I was trying to talk this person off a ledge. I kept sitting up here saying, hey, because what the person, and they was based out of California, so it was pretty early for them in the daytime, even though it's pretty night for me. It was nighttime for me because it's at nighttime. So I'm trying to talk this person off the ledge, and they telling me all this stuff about how they keep doing this and they keep doing that, and they want to experience this and they want to experience that, and how they never had the opportunity to experience this and experience that. And I was saying, okay, cool, and they came with such a overwhelming force of depression and sadness to the point where I was like, oh my God. I said, oh my God. And I found myself praying for that person during the conversation. It's like my brain went to autopilot, and although I heard my voice coming out of my mouth, but my inside monologue, it was like oh great spirit protector. I was praying to every entity, hoping that one could latch on to the person, right? And out of nowhere, and I'm finna tell you something. And y'all got to be careful of this. You spirituals out there who's doing tarot readings, who's letting, even if you're not a spiritualist, even if you just letting bitches talk to you in the store, letting people walk up to you and just spill their problems on you, please be careful. So I found myself praying to all of any and every deity just to get it in so I can see what's going on, so I can fix this person's problem. And then when all of the deities that I ran through my catalog, they was like, we can't help this person. This person is at the very last ledge. They don't want to hear anything from spirit. They only want to hear what they want to hear. Listen to me good. They didn't want to hear from spirit. This person didn't want spiritual help. This person didn't want divine intervention. This person didn't even want a attaboy. This person was hell bent on causing chaos, stress, and strife in their lives and other people's lives to the point of taking themselves out on a reset level. So the deity that came to me was my Baron. And my Baron was like, I can't get in here. Say this person has a closed off door. So now I'm trying to tell the person it's gonna be okay. I'm giving all of the shit I learned in psychology, suicide prevention, counseling. I'm giving all the shit I learned in college when I got that bachelor's degree. Giving it all I got. And my Baron said, what this person need to do is see you. I say, see me. I'm and I'm thinking, oh, see me. Then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to video chat. Maybe I need to WhatsApp and all that other stuff. They say, no, no deity can get into this person's energy. They need a human, a flesh and blood human to get into this person's energy. Pay attention to what I'm going to tell you, people, because this happened to me. And it's a recourse to it, what happened to me, which trickled into me today. So I said, should I? Because I don't believe in mixing energies. Now, I let my Baron stand between me and you all. All the negative shit y'all may throw at me, Baron got to get it first. So when the shit come back and bust you in your ass, I didn't do it. It's the Baron that did it because you fucking with his homeboy, his vessel, right? That's the purpose of having an entity junction with you. So he said, no. He said, you have to get in there and give her a human energy. I say what it is. I'm strong. I got you. Pull me back if something go wrong. Keep my mind straight. I said a quick little prayer. Don't let me get a reprobated mind, Baron. I got you. I trust you. I'm gonna do this because this person needs to be pulled back from the ledge. So as she is still talking, I say, okay, time to dive in, right? So I go into this person's energy. I mean, I step through this motherfucking telephone here and I step to it. And this is how I know she was in California. Uh, I get over there, I astral project real time, man. It's crazy what the brain can do when you got the energy to do it. And I'm looking at a cliff and I'm looking at a hill and I see this person standing next to like a payphone, but not a payphone, but like a little building or a pole or something. But directly over, you can see the cliffs and you can see the mountains. And the person was there leaning on the fence post and the pole, talking on her cell phone, contemplating jumping off that motherfucking rock. So when I astral projected through this phone and I got there, so I'm gonna describe. I got there, but when I got there, I'm not wearing my Nike slave sandals. That's what I call them. They're the puffy Nike. Them bitches comfortable too. Great art support. I'm not wearing my favorite Nike slave sandals. I had on my motorcycle gear, like boots, helmet, gloves, protection. I had on all that. So I'm like, why am I cybered up to fight a war? But then I say, who knows? I say, maybe I just got a bike, and I say I just got a bike, and I guess I wanna, you know, be protected, any kind of form of protection. So I walk up to the sister, and she's leaning on the post, and you can see the distraught in her face. So, as an astral projection, spiritual person, my body is here talking to her on the phone, but my spirit and my energy has leaked through the phone and went to California. So I'm seeing her, and I walk up to her, and I can see my astral body. I can see myself like rubbing her hair, but as I rub her hair, I put it behind her ear, and I kept doing that, but the hair would fall over her ear again. Every time I would do that, it would fall over her ear again, almost like the wind was blowing, making it cover, and I was fighting against the wind. So then I took my other hand, my left hand, and I did both ears, and I just grabbed her I grabbed her on the back of the neck, and I put my both palms of my hand, and I covered the ears. And when I covered this person's ears in the astral projection world, I gave her a kiss. I'm like, and as I'm giving her the kiss, all of a sudden the energy, like, you could feel like a vibration in my astral spirit now, touching this physical body that I felt like a earthquake, a shake. And I'm like, okay. So I kissed her again. Kiss her again. 5 times on the lips, astral projection. And all of a sudden, she starts crying. I could hear her crying in my physical ear, but I can also feel the tears. It's a difference, astral projection, man. It takes you up and through that, boy. So I can feel the tears crying, not her body. In astral project, the water. I don't know if I'm explaining it proper, but the water that was pouring down, they was making the sound, they was making the noise, not her mouth, because that's all I saw. So I pulled my hand from around her head and let the ears, and the wind came back, and again it brushed the hair to the front, covered the ears, and I said a prayer, and I say, Spirit, universe, source, whatever she identifies as a higher calling, a higher power, I say, intervene in whatever this sister is going to do. I say, this is not for her. I say, whatever it is that's going wrong with this sister, fix this, fix this. Please don't let another sister end their lives. I say, it can't be that bad, Spirit, and give her strength, give her courage. I say, I don't know who to talk to, but I'm begging each and every last one of y'all to tether from the universe to me, to her. People, I had the worst feeling go down my spine in the spirit world. I mean, it was like somebody, like needles, like, and it went from the top, the base of my skull, the neck, like pins, and then it went down to my lower back, and I just like, son of a bitch, and I like, the pain was so excruciating. But when the pain got lower to around my waist, my pelvis area, I reached out and I gave her a hug, and I pulled her to me. Right then and there, my energy mixed with her energy. I asked them to use me as a vessel, a conduit, and it mixed. Once it mixed, I instantly came back to my own person. So now I'm me again. I'm like, okay, I'm here. Now I'm hearing her with my ears crying on the phone. And she like, I just feel so good. Thank you for talking to me. I just feel like you're here with me. I just feel like you embracing me and you just giving me the biggest hug. Now, I didn't tell this person that I was there and that I did that. I didn't tell her. I'm like, sister, I'm so glad you're okay. I say, so what's going on? What's the problem? And she commenced to tell me exactly what got her on the ledge, literally. People, listen to me something. Listen to me something good. She told me in so many words, and I ain't gonna dispose your business because she may start watching the channel. She said she'll never do anything spiritual like this again. One time help. I believe her because she didn't know who the hell I was. But she said she was trying her hand at tarot, and she had read somebody, and she was like, she was determined to understand tarot and get into that person's energy. Well, she got into a person's energy who was sick and dying, who had no remorse, no regret. I mean, who had no remorse and regretted everything in her life. And because she wasn't strong enough, or she didn't have a spirit attached to her to absorb the negative energy, to put that barrier up that I tell y'all, find an ancestor, a deity, or something you can believe in. Hell, even an older version of yourself, a younger version of yourself, to put in front of you, your current man, current woman, and the rest of the fucking universe. I tell you this, but y'all don't listen. She had got mixed up with somebody who was depressed, suicidal, and just unworthy to even be on the planet. So that energy poured into her. So then her friend, somebody that do watch me on a regular, oh, the Baron can help. And sure I did. But here's the kickback from that, people. I woke up this morning, and only thing I want to do is clean my house. I woke up this morning, I mopped every fucking room, I saged every fucking corner, I cleaned out the chicken coop, I scrubbed down the bathroom, I got the baseboards, man. I was like a Hebrew slave in my own shit. I was so messed up. But here's something else. Both of my cars broke down today. Well, the BMW, it broke down like 7 days ago. I maintain all my vehicles, service check from the shop, no shade tree. Why the BMW sprung an oil leak and all the oil just poured out of the BMW under the carport? And then the back of it is smelling like gas. Like on the driver's side, talking about the gas seal ruptured. Car runs fucking good. Then the Nissan, the most favorite motherfucker of it all, the AC compressor goes out and it starts smoking. So I'm thinking, fuck the engine, the radiator, because I'm driving the bitch. I'm like, fuck, man, the engine. Damn it, I love the Nissan. I pull in my driveway, I pop it up, and there goes the. I look down under the alternator, and it's smoking white smoke. The AC compressor done went the fuck out and it's burning out. And I'm like, the fuck? What's all this negative shit happening to me? I got so depressed today that I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just wanted to sit around and do nothing. I could have edit videos. I had to literally force myself to have something to do, force myself to be productive, people. Now, why am I sharing this experience with you guys? Because there's more. I have tons of shit like this. Why am I sharing this with you? People, some of you guys are out there trying to play God. Some of you guys are out there trying to play the savior to all these people with all these fucked up problems that Jesus Christ himself couldn't fix. I like to make a joke that Jesus put himself on the cross because he was just sick and tired of dealing with people who he couldn't service no more. He said, fuck this shit. I'm going home. He like, bitch, I want to get over this shit. Just tell them I died, bitch. They ain't gonna believe that. You are forever. Then put me on the motherfucking cross, bitch, and bury me for 3 days and let them know. Tell them I escaped. Tell them I rose to heaven because, bitch, I'm done. He went to another town and turned and he became Carlton. That's what I think, personally. But some of y'all out here, because y'all got a sense of spirituality and because y'all got a sense of urgency and y'all got a heart to carry, y'all want to be the best spirituals y'all can be. Some of y'all taking on burden that's a little bit too big for you. Some of y'all are sitting around depressed, sad, hating your spouse, hating your life, hating your kids. And that's not even the energy that you're supposed to have. That's somebody else's energy that you done dug your fucking hand into. And you done pulled that shit up. And you know what? You can't clean it off because it's not meant for you to clean it off. It meant for a spirit a spiritual energy, a construct of your own creation, your mindset, whether it's a Baron, whether it's a shoe, whether it's an Oshun, whether it's a Zeus, a Perseus, or where it is that, whether it's an ancestor, whether it's your pet dog who died 13 fucking years ago. You guys gotta understand what's beyond our experience and our understanding. We need to get a spiritual entity involved so that they can have the understanding to fix what's wrong with you. Now, I got my Baron. And when my Baron said she needed me as a human man, my spirit to interact with her spirit, because the deities was hidden from, she was hidden from the deity because the other person she thought she was helping hid himself from the deity. So she took on that energy of invisibility. So no wonder the deities can't find you. Now, Baron, what are you trying to say? Did you just open the doorway up for something else? If I'm going to be a master teacher, people, I'm going to be a master teacher. And got to help you understand this. Some of y'all are some great spiritualists. And some of y'all ain't worth the motherfucking salt that you season your goddamn collard greens with. But hey, I'm not here to judge, only you know that. Being a master teacher, I got to tell you, when you take on too many problems that your ass is not certified to handle, you end up becoming invisible to the same motherfucking source material that you feel you getting all your downloads from. Let me say that again in a different way because I got to help you. When you think you God, God turns his back on you. Let me say it again. If you've been dependent on your spiritual team to help you, and then you go in out of ego, your spiritual team will back up and say, bitch, take it on. Get it yourself. Let's see how far you fell. What am I trying to say? Stop taking on other people's motherfucking problems, consequences, and issues. That's not for you. Sometimes you got to learn how to say no. And I'm taking my own advice. I should have said no when all of my deities, when all the deities that I can talk to would not assist this sister. When my Baron said, bitch, I can't rock with her for you. I'm sorry. This is a no-go for me, homeboy. She needs you. I took that when he said she needs a human experience, me, as my ego. Oh, she need me to step in and be the savior. And yes, I do got certain abilities where I could astral project, I could time travel, remote view. It is what it is. We powerful more than we know. We just don't use this right here. So I was egotistical to help this sister because guess what? It's a sister. I thought about my daughter. I thought about my exes. I thought about my mama, my grandmama. Let me save this girl because, one woman gone is a generation lost in my mind. But I was operating out of ego to the point where when I got back here, I didn't want to do shit. I was so depressed, so sad. And no matter what I touched, today it broke. The BMW broke. The fucking Nissan broke. The little itty bitty ass mangoes I bought today, tried to cut them bitches up, they broke. I ain't never seen a mango that motherfucking small before. Ugly. It tastes sweet, but the littlest fucking mango on the planet. It fucking kept slipping down the drain. I said, fuck this little mango and threw the whole thing away. I inherit that person's don't give a damn attitude. Woe is me, sorrow. So I had to go in there and get that Dettol on my ass and that lime and that ammonia and get this house right and scrub these nuts and asses properly and say my little prayer, burn my little candle. Because I needed to get that person energy up off of me. Now that person is doing well. I don't think that person jumped off that cliff. We'll see a California news if a black woman, 5'3", short haircut, a bald haircut, wearing a blue sports, what you call it? You know what them girls be wearing, them sex ass thing that the little jacket, just zip it up in it, form fit to your ass. and how the hands come down and you can put your thumb through a little bit. I love that motherfucking athletic gear. It was blue with some black uh, exercising pants. If you find somebody off the cliff over there, that means I didn't do my job and she jumped. But she was so happy after we got through and we hung up this phone, I knew I saved her. But I inherit that person's energy. And it made everything in my house go wrong. People, know when to walk the fuck away. Not every dollar is a good dollar for us spiritualists out there. Not every conversation deserves to be had for us spiritualists out there. Sometimes we have to let a person make their own fucking decision. A person bite their own motherfucking bullet. A person fall on their own sword. And God knows, although we caring people, a bitch jump off their own cliff. So I said to myself, I say, Spirit, how can I get over this energy? I say, how can I get over this energy? So I was going to take the motorcycle out, because I'm learning how to ride it proper. So I give myself 30 minutes to an hour a day to learn the gear shift and to get familiar. Do you know I was afraid to get on the bike today? I was afraid because I said, what if I hurt myself? What if I go off a cliff? People, I live in Florida. There is no cliffs. I say, what if I run off this cliff? You know what that, so listen to what I'm saying. My energy didn't fully come back to me. My energy stayed there with her. My ego energy stayed there with her to ensure that she wouldn't do nothing wrong. So only thing I could see when I wanted to crank up my motorcycle is a cliff. So I didn't drive my motorcycle. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. I just cranked it up and drove it around the block just to get a happy feeling inside of me right before I came and got on here with you guys. People, if you don't understand what I'm saying, please say it. Because I could say it 100 different ways. Because I want you guys to get it. We have been woken up. The spiritual community is 10 times stronger than we ever been. We got our dragons waking up. We got our spiritual ancestors coming back. We have a divine connection. Did you know that CERN fired up that motherfucking Hadron Collider again on July 5th? They fired that bitch up again. They didn't even make news. Come on, people. We are so close to the veil that we could do some amazing things with our mind and our spirituality. We just got to do it. But again, we can't let our ego be so strong that we become the hero and we don't give it back to universe and source. I had to beat that fucking fear or else I wasn't going to touch that bike. I have to spend so much money to get the AC compressor fixed on my car. That's $800. Who knows what the fucking BMW gonna cost with an oil leak and a gas smell coming from the back of the bitch. And I don't even drive them cars like that. But Spirit made me pay for my ego. A lot of y'all are suffering because of your ego, because you think you can do it better than Spirit. You think that you got the right to do it because you are spiritualist, baby. You understand the universe and it works for you. Get a spirit in front of you whenever you're doing your work, whenever you're doing your motherfucking prayers, whenever you're doing your blessings, whenever you're doing your tarot, you call upon a spirit. You learn how to junction a spirit to you, with you, and make sure that spirit is for you. And you cultivate a relationship with that spirit so that when the bullshit hit the fan, it comes before you and everything else. I should have listened to my Baron, and I wouldn't have had over $2,000 in car shit to fix. I wouldn't have been depressed today. I wouldn't have been afraid and thinking I'm going to fall off a cliff when ain't no cliffs in Florida. That wasn't my energy. That was that person's energy. But my Baron didn't absorb it. So half of the time I do readings for you guys, My Baron is translating. Have you ever guys heard? Hey, I got it. Hold on. What you saying? You can't say that. My Baron don't just translate. Don't come between me and you. My Baron come between me and all your ancestors, all the spirits that want to give me messages. My Baron, they tell my Baron and he tell me because I trust him and he's safe. Some of y'all operate in this motherfucking spiritual world without a spiritual companion. You just think, oh, source, sweet source, give me the ability. Oh, divine energy, give me the guide, and divine energy gonna guide you. You're gonna be intuitive, no doubt. But who is standing between you and the divine source? So let me give it to you in another way, because I know some people gonna be like, well, the spirit, I've been doing it for years, and source always been there for me, and I ain't never experienced no shit like that, Baron. If source pours into your ass too quick, you will blow a fucking fuse. If you take this cactus, pear juice, and watermelon and strawberry that I'm drinking here, detoxing here, baby. If you take this and I pour this shit into another jug of liquid and the jug is already full, it's gonna spill out and it's gonna make a fucking mess, right? If you don't get a filter or a strainer or something that says, hey, this shit is full, no more, and do a cutoff and let you know it's cut off before it wreck your shit, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna spill and crash. That's all I'm saying. I now like to say, I don't know if there's any other spiritualists out here that's telling you guys this. Probably a lot of them copy me. Pop your collar, Baron, baby, it's all good. A lot of spiritualists follow me, and then they'll begin regurgitating what I'm saying and put it in their own words. And I thank the universe for that because they teaching their audience that's how it's supposed to be. But I don't know if you heard this before me, but junction yourself to a spirit, an ancestor, a deity, an Orisha, a Greek god, a Mesoamerican, whoever you resonate with, a stronger version of yourself as an older person, a younger version of yourself when you was the shit. Put that in front of your, in front of everything in the world, in front of that spiritual veil, and allow that to take the hit and then give you the information. Keeping this straight, because guess what? We can always create another version of the Baron. We can, cause if that version of the Baron perishes, you know what? He's in our memory, our thoughts, and our hearts, and our love. So I can say, okay, Baron, that was a little bit too much for you. Come on back, baby. Let me regenerate you. Let me regrow you properly. Let me restore you in my mind to your proper position. And he can always be there in that energy. But a lot of y'all operate on y'all lonesome just by asking the divine to grant you an ability. The divine gonna grant you what they gonna grant you. Put something in between you and the veil, people. It is what it is. I went in raw. I went in naked, baby. No protection. And I caught a disease. Depression, sadness, destruction, chaos. I caught it all. Everything that lady was going through, I caught it. And my Baron had to get that off of me, and I had to wash and bathe and clean my house, and I even cleaned out the cars. I wiped down the motorcycle. I did it all. Cleaned out the chicken coop. I just had to get shit away from me. Now I want y'all to be safe out here in these spiritual streets. But some of y'all doing it all wrong. Yeah, I'm calling your asses out. It is what it is. Learn to junction a deity that you call your own, that you can trust. I don't give a damn because you got 1,300 altars in your house. They are not yours per se. I don't care if you got an ancestor altar in your house. You ain't calling them people to stand and guide you and guard you from the mist and the muck. Oh, I got myself. I'm stronger than ever. but you got emotions, and your emotions make you weak. So you need a deity to help you navigate those emotions. That's why you find yourself putting yourself in harm's way for other people. That's why you find yourself giving your last to people who don't need it because of your emotion. That's why you find yourself suffering. That's why you find yourself staying in relationships longer than you should. That's why you find yourself not being able to reconcile with your children. That's why you find yourself in so much fucked up situation. That's why you find yourself with your puss in the air when you know you shouldn't even give it to that person, but you did anyway because your emotion took over. Had your dick in some mud. Put a spirit in between you and the rest of this fucking world, people, so you can have a better chance at making the best decision. Don't think you could go in alone. This is a tricky game. This spiritual world is tricky. It's a nasty woman, boy, and let me tell you, she don't mind putting that pussy on your ass, and she don't care what she got to clap or nothing. She just want to be serviced. That's how spirituality is. It wants to be serviced. It don't care what it do to you. It don't care. So you have to take care. All right, I'm done. How y'all feel about this talk? How did y'all enjoy it? Did y'all enjoy what happened to me, that experience? Did y'all learn something from it? Raw dogging in the spirit. Better be good. So here go a joke, dad joke. Every time we had a wet dream, fellas, this for the dudes. I don't know if women use condoms in they little dream. Guys, every time we had a wet dream, we were fucking somebody in the spirit, astral projection in our dream. We woke up asleep. Do you remember putting on a condom? I don't. So I think I was raw dogging the spirit. I don't. Lily Rose Mystic, darling. Miss Sean C, I thank you so much. Clapping spiritual cheeks. We all done did it. Y'all done got clapped by some spiritual dudes too. Women don't. It ain't just us. Y'all nasty little girls grinding the pill and shit. I got sisters. How do you find the right deity? Natasha's world. I'm so glad you asked that question. Somebody listen to me. The way you go about finding the right spirit, the junction to yourself, is the one that you resonate with the most. Let me help you out. You may read a book about a spirit. You may read the Bible. You may read a story, a fantasy, a fiction, and the hero of that story that saves every last single one of those people, the hero of that story that you identify as, you're going to junction yourself with that hero. Because if it's a hero to your emotions, it can be a hero to your desires. So some people like comic book characters. Me personally, I like Mr. Terrific, Icon, and the Green Lantern. Those three make up me, and not Blue Marvel. Unlimited power, limited strength, smart as fuck. I can conquer the universe. I said, okay. When I was growing up, I said, I'm going to be the Green Lantern, John Stewart, because I got willpower. He was my guiding deity. Although he was a fictitious comic book character, I put a construct of him in front of everything I did, which allowed me to make better decisions. So it's all in your imagination. But then when I got run over by that car and that bitch sat on my chest, the Baron held my hand. So that's when I knew he was the man for me. So you read, you learn, you understand, you read up on every deity it is. And the one that resonate with you the most, that's who you ask. Be my guide. And let me tell you something. You don't need their permission. You tell them, you my guide. I'm going to cherish you. I'm going to honor you. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to hold you in reverence. You're not my boss. I don't work for you. You don't control me. You are my guy. This is your job because I am him. This is my universe, my world. You will do what I say, but I will respect you as you do what I say. And you know what these entities are gonna do? They're gonna conform and say, "Okay, I got you, baby," because I need a little bit of energy too. I need to be made whole and real, so I'm gonna rock with you. See this? I don't. You they gonna. You ain't got to be so tough with me, baby. I got you. We here. We here. What you need me to do? I got this. That's how it works. Whatever you can create and think, make it yours. Can you have more than one ride or die? Oh hell yeah! I told you I got four. I got five. Well, the Baron makes the fifth one. So the Baron came at a later date, but he's the one I mostly identify as. Well, yeah, you can have them all. Some people call upon their whole tribe of ancestors. The Africans, they call upon all their ancestors. The ancestors got this. And so you don't want to deal with a whole fucking nation of fucking ancestors fucking with somebody. That's where we American blacks done lost our way. We don't call upon our ancestors like we should. But that's neither here nor there. So you use the characters as an archetype to focus on. That makes sense. There you go. Natasha Word, you must be new because I came up with that scenario. I called it a persona. If you want to be great, you create a persona. You take bits and pieces from every character, from every story you ever read, and you make that your version of yourself, and you become that, and don't let nobody tell you it's different. You can become Supergirl, Power Girl. You can become great. Never resonated like that. I got to think about this for real. You should. Teen Vampire Werewolves. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them serve the purpose. They both mythical ass creatures. I should give y'all a take on vampires and werewolves just cause the Makista. I'm gonna give you a take on that. What's up, Davina the goddess? My head deity is Hindu goddess. Okay, Rocket. Monique the alchemist. What's up, Baron? For Arisha, how often do you venerate? They all over my house. I venerate them every Monday and Saturday, and if in between if they need. Every deity ancestors, if they call me, wake me up, say I need this, I want this, I'll do it. They do their job for me. So let me help you out. So for everybody who wants to understand a werewolf, and I'm gonna break it down for you right quick, and this is we could talk about this later on. So when you go in when you talk about a werewolf, we're not talking about a wolf that turns into a man. Although over time this is what has happened, it came to that. But let's talk about the philosophy of the werewolf. When it becomes a full moon, the man turns into a werewolf, right? So what does the moon represent? I'm gonna break this shit down till you pay attention. These are the hidden gems in my lives that I typically that that I should learn to cut up in this segment. But listen, under a full moon, a man becomes a werewolf. What does the full moon represent? The full moon represents illumination, light. The full moon allows you to see and move under the cloakness of darkness. The moon refracts, not reflects, refracts light off of things that's hidden in the corners, allowing you to see. Now, under the moon, that we got the full moon, under the moon, the man becomes the werewolf. The man is always a constant. In a vampire, the man is a constant. Man or woman, we not being gender specific. So the human. Under the moon, the human can become a werewolf or she werewolf or he werewolf or them werewolf. Don't matter. So now the werewolf represents your uncanny ability to get shit done before the secret comes out. Let me say it again. Philosophy wise, the werewolf represents your drive, your earthly bound drive to get shit out before the secret comes out. Because now, when you say Team Werewolf, you're saying I'm on a mission to defend, I'm on a mission to to capture. I'm on a mission to devour. I'm on a mission to destroy that which what the moon can shine light on. You get me here? So when you say werewolves and our team werewolf, if I want to be a werewolf versus a vampire, that's just the God honest truth. But when you look at it philosophical, when the moon shine lights on all the fuck shit in your life and all the fuck shit in your world, you begin to want to devour all of those things that was hidden that you can see now, and it allows you to fix mistakes. So when you become a man again, that's one less thing that's in your way. That's one less road you have to travel. That's one less thing you have to do. That's where the werewolf come into play. Now it's a little bit more to that, but we can get into it at a later date if you want. Now let's talk about the vampire. Now, what the vampire do? When the sun goes down, the vampire is at his strongest. The vampire can't stand coming into the light. So what is the vampire? The vampire is a false man. It was a living man, but now it's dead. It exists. It has no heartbeat. So the vampire would be your memory, your thought process. It will be what has happened, what has transpired, what has taken place. And it only comes out under the full moon. There we go. Secrets, darkness. When the moon shine lights on all the shit you did. So the vampire is the representation of everything that you were, that you tried to change about yourself, everything that you hate, that you don't want to be anymore. Because you are a shadow, a hologram, a husk of what you was as a man. Now, granted, that gives you certain powers. You can manipulate people. You're that shit. Everything smooth, suave a vampire is, right? You can push people. But you're pushing people because you're not you. You're dead. You're a living dead. You're dead inside. You're no longer him. You have no soul. You have no heart. You have no functionality on this planet, and you should not exist. But you feed off of life force, meaning if you're an echo of who you used to be, you're going to go back and you're going to fuck with the living. You're going to fuck with the people that you treated like shit, that you ended, that you supposed to have been dead. You're going to go back and fuck with them, take their life force, whether that's fucking them, killing them, or hurting them, robbing them, doing anything bad, and draining them of all their essence just so you can live again. But guess what? It goes away when the sun comes out, because that sun, that light, that warmth is not for you. That's why you have to stay in the shadows, vampire. So just to sum it all up, vampires are echoes of a human. It's echoes of a human. The werewolf is the drive of a human. Did I make sense to you? See, I learned this from analyzing, and surprisingly learned it from the Bible. Mm-hmm. But if anything, I would be a werewolf because I still got living. I'm still living. I'm still on this planet, and I can fix my mistake. Versus being a vampire, to which I cannot fix anything I have done. I can only take, and drain. But as a werewolf, I can fix what I've done wrong. Drive and thievery. Energy vampires. There you go. Why you think they call that? You don't hear nobody saying, "Oh, energy wolf suckers," or "energy wolf that suck people's energy." Uh, Nikolai Strussvlat. That's either German. That's either German or Lithuanian. I don't know. What you want to know, man? With a cool name like motherfucking that, how can I say no? My girl looked like Farquaad. I love when the trolls come in here, man. Farquaad. Farquaad. That's because Wolf don't suck. Ah, my man. Damn right, Wolf don't suck. Wolves are the best. Aquarius is me. What's up? I wanted you to laugh before I blocked it. You know I like when the trolls come in here and do dumb shit. I love it, man. I think I'm probably the only page that like the trolls. Trolls, I like y'all, man. When y'all come in here, my moderator's good. They know I like to laugh. I like when the trolls come in here, boy. Y'all okay. Oh my God. Miss Davis. Everybody, y'all know, like when I talk about some serious spiritual stuff, I like to make you laugh a little bit at the end. Right now it is 9 p. Damn, it's 9 p.m. And the light in the sky ain't even dark yet. Wolf have packs like a tribe. That's right. They look out for each other. Vampires just fuck everything. Nah. If I could have, back in the day, I would have made a cool vampire. Because I was damn sure a leech on these women. Good Lord and mercy. Boy, I was taking them up and through there. I was, ooh, whoa. Yeah, vampire nature, baby. But now as I'm older, I want to be a werewolf, you know. I want to fix stuff. I don't want y'all to see my dirty little secrets. This your first time catching a live? Be your own piece? Hey, man, I appreciate it. Conservative, correct. What do you think of marijuana? It's good for the soul, good for the heart, good for everything. Good for everything. I'm definitely not a liberal. But there go my political views coming out. So I done lost all the Democrats. Uh, where's the Caliph and Kush? Yeah, I didn't know what the hell that was. I have a gummy. Cheers to all my stoners out there. 420 and all that good stuff. Baron, I need your help. I believe someone had hexed me. Listen, Kuro, did you just not hear the goddamn story I just said? I will ask my Baron, can I help you when you book a damn reading? Because I am not finna go in nobody else's energy without that Baron saying yay or nay. So book a dang on reading, S.O.LMatters.com/booking, and let me see what my Baron got to say. Because, baby, I am not finna be imagining it's a cliff on goddamn West Colonial Drive, and I can't drive my motorcycle. Fuck that. I'm gonna do it right. Uh, Mint Foe asked about Yaya. No, she's not here. She's not here. She's on her own channel. Sorry. Thank you for catching the live though. Royal Blue CBD for my back and leg pain. I ain't never tried no CBD. I tried the motherfucking gummies twice. About 3 times. They good. They make me think about the universe. I still gotta release the recording that I did. I was saying some heavy shit, man. Hey people, so I'm finna show you something right quick. Like, I'm finna show you something. So, damn it, where you at? Come here. Let me catch you. Now listen, I'm finna show you something. I just killed it. So, I don't know if y'all can see that little thing that I'm finna drop. I just killed it. So this is how I know when bad energy is around me. I get termites. Termites start building up outside and things. These little, oh, I thought I killed it. I just ripped this wing off. God damn it. And the little bitch hard. Well, I guess. So, don't crawl on me, you bitch. Well, that's a termite. That little bitch right there is dead. Now, why is that in my house? My shit is sealed up. I just put caulking around the bitch. How did a termite get in this house? And every time I do a spiritual cleanse and I realize something is on me, a termite start building up outside and shit around the house. They don't eat the bitch. They just stick to the walls and all that other shit. People, you got to learn the spiritual signs when you have negative energy around you. You got to learn when to clean the shit, man. 100%. See, I did the work. I'm in a better spirit right now. But if I go outside right now, they probably gonna be all around the grounds. I cleaned out the chicken coop and everything. That's to let you know you're under spiritual attack. Some of y'all be seeing bugs, beetles, roaches, gnats, and flies around your ass, and y'all just think it's just the summertime. That be energy drawing them draining bitches to you. Learn to clean your shit. Listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a clean person. I don't give a fuck what you think about me on here. I'm gonna tell you the truth because y'all need to know this shit. Y'all in the spiritual world. This shit is not bubblegum and rainbows there all the time. This is not just, oh, I'm gonna, after I do some shit and get in, I'm gonna take a spiritual cleanse. No, man, you gotta realize what's going on and you gotta pinpoint the energy that's coming from, and you gotta stamp that shit out. You gotta rebuke that, you gotta clean that, then you gotta clean your own ass, then you gotta clean your house and all that stuff there. Oh, be your own peace, baby. You gotta come back. You gotta come back. You gotta come back. Watch me, I'm good. Black Martel. I've seen moths a lot in the past when I had dangerous looming over me in life. Oh boy, the moth is a the moth is a bad boy. If y'all could get a spirit animal that's a moth, do y'all know y'all are tough to have a moth as a spirit animal? I don't even do insects as spirit animal. But let me tell you something about that moth. That bitch cannot be destroyed. And that moth will always seek the light. It will always pull you into a good. Went to Kelly and had nightmares for weeks. My spirit animal is a honeybee. I like that. I like that. Baron, I'm sorry I don't mean to bother you, but I really can use it. Help, I would have book they're reading, but I can't afford it. If it would be willing to hear me out, please. I told you I'm not gonna fall for that shit. I'm sorry, I really want to help, but if my spirit, I got to do things the right way because I got too much at stake. Kuro, I do apologize. Try to book a very small reading and all that stuff, but I got to play by the rules. I can't do it, and I do apologize. I know everybody could tell you normally I would, but I'm not finna let my ego and my personal interest for love and safety get in the way and cause some drama and shit around my crib. I can't do it. I got kids coming back here. So sorry, but I will definitely say a prayer for you. I could definitely do that. I have a good question. I think when you are trying to realize trauma, best way you think to transmute pain. Yes, yes, I love it. Join Patreon for $8 a month. Ask your question. There you go. Look at me, rip. What if someone got roaches, spirit insects? Got a roach as a spiritual insect. So keep in mind, if you have a roach as your spiritual insect, and keep in mind, this is not my expertise. I just know some shit. If you have a roach as your spiritual guide, that roach is just gonna be there for the moment. You never keep the roach forever. That roach is there for the moment, and that roach will be your spirit guide to get you through whatever you got going on for the next 7 days, because roaches are indestructible and they work as a group, and they can only be killed with the nerve agent. So somebody will have to get on your nerve for you to kill that roach. So if you have a roach as a spirit animal for a little bit, it's gonna be there for a little bit, then it's gonna go away. Roaches are not forever in no form or fashion. Sounds parasitic, not a rich. Hey man, spirit animals come. I seen a possum the other day. That shit fucked up. Then I did possum spirit animal. That's a good thing. I don't fuck with possum. They look too much like little rats. I'm not used to these trips visiting me this week. I'll be taking an Aurora cleanse with bleach and ammonia. Ooh, you finna make it bleach and ammonia? No, 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 no. Who the hell is this again? I just was reading the word. Be your own peace. No, don't mix bleach with ammonia. You trying to kill yourself? That shit make mustard gas. They gonna find your ass bent over the fucking toilet in the little crevice of the bitch. You know, looking at that little thing, that screw. I hate looking at that thing. I dip that bitch in bleach. Don't put bleach with ammonia. No, if you want to clean your aura, you're gonna use lime, salt, and motherfucking spring water. Lime, salt, spring water, and ammonia. More ammonia than lime and salt. You can throw a little Florida water in the bitch, but man, ammonia. Don't put bleach with that shit, yo. You're making mustard gas. That shit, that green smoke gonna get up in your ass, and then you're gonna be choking to death. No, no. You get that recipe from Bobby Hemmett. Times have fucking changed. We know adding bleach to ammonia creates gas, mustard gas. Google it. I don't give a fuck if you put a tea drop in there. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I like Bobby Hemmett. He's one of the greatest. But science is motherfucking science. So I mean, try it. I'm just telling you, I advise against it. I got a patented. My grandma gave me a patented spell. Lime juice from real limes, not the store bought shit. Ammonia, hot distilled or spring water, and motherfucking Florida water and salt. Mix that shit up, and you scrub your house down more ammonia than anything. You scrub them window sills, you scrub them floorboards, you scrub that threshold on that door. You get that the inner lining of that door, and then you mop that floor with that shit. You'll rip all the energy out that bitch, and then you burn your candles and let the energy come back in that you want. Say your prayers and put your sigils on your doors and shit. Gunshots again? My rent gonna forever be low in this bitch. I use it as mop water. I use it as ass water, bathroom water. I use it as everything. Window seal clean. I use it as everything. Porch wash. I use it as everything. That ammonia will get rid of every fucking deity. It'll run your ass. It'll run their ass right out, and it makes a void. I saw something in the drone that wasn't friendly. Mint 4T. Try it. That's a joke. I must be in Jacksonville. No, I'm not. Lily Rose. I don't know if I ever seen ammonia here. Must be, must be. Ammonia is everywhere. Lily Rose Mystics. I wish I could ship some over there, but that's probably a crime. Shipping shit like that. But you got ammonia. It's probably a different word. What's ammonia in Australian talk? I said, what do they call ammonia in Australia? What is the other name for ammonia? It's just one name, Lily Rose Mystic Ammonia. They ain't even got another name for the bitch. It's a description. Ammonia, they said total. Ammonia slash total refers to the mixture of two different but relatable compounds, ammonia NH3 and the ionized form of NH4. Well, ammonia is ammonia because I want to make it. I don't know. Ammonia is ammonia. They only got one word. I typed it in. What do they call ammonia in Australia? They said ammonia. No, I'm not bearing Trump. Yeah, order it online. Don't mix it with bleach. Don't mix it with bleach. Yeah, create mustard gas. And everybody dead in the town. I am your Baron. This is the public service announcement. Never mix ammonia with bleach. I do not advise against. I do not advise with it. I advise against it. Can't say, oh, the Baron said that shit worked. No, the Baron did not. I went to chemistry class. That shit is mustard gas. It fucked with the people in World War II. Them people doing like this and shit. Oh my God, y'all just mentioned Trump and I just done. My conservative side is coming out. Let me stop. Ow! Y'all gotta leave me alone, man. Y'all know how I feel. I don't cut no punches. Presidential Joe Biden. Hey, all right. Net love, what's up, darling? Let me speak to everybody. I'm getting off this bitch, boy, because I'm feeling good and y'all know I'm a jerk. Hey, baby. Whew. What this old head talking about? Block that son of a skunk. I ain't get y'all seeing my little grades and shit. Old head. Don't do me like that. Thank you. Be your own peace. It's something serious for real. All right now, Jess. Hey man, I like to have fun on this channel. It's spiritual, but I like to have fun. Oh my God. No, I am not African descent. Well, Congo, but I choose Barbados. Uh, Once the generation has moved past like six generations, you can't claim that. Me personally, I can't claim African descent because the majority of the energy has been around the island of Barbados, and then the majority of the energy has been here in Americas. So however that mixed, I'm not that type of person. But you can't claim. I don't think we can claim African descent after 6 or 7 generations. That's so fucking removed. It's like Asian man saying he was kin to Attila the Hun, and it's been 10 generations. No, you are a part of that country, that city, that state where your ass at. Pick your energy up right there and be happy. Just something to think about. I'm using son of a skunk for 9. Oh, I be talking all kind of crazy shit. Weeks later, I had issues. Oh, Root say please don't miss it. Week later, they had issues. Everybody, I done kept you guys here for an hour and 8 minutes. I do apologize. I just had to tell y'all a story, but then when I get to interacting with y'all, I just like to have fun. I like to play on it. I even love the trolls and stuff. Simply Bliss, what's up? Simply Bliss, I sent out the alert. I sent out the alert. I feel more connected to the family island too. You know it, baby. I don't trust Africa. I'm just gonna be fucking G, man. Y'all feel how you feel. I, People, I'm finna let you go, but I ain't saying nothing new. Let me tell you something, man. We American blacks have been here in America for so fucking long. We cannot identify as African. They don't like us. They talk shit about us, and they robbing us when we go over there and try to start new lives. When Africa gets full independence, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't give a fuck about the controversy that come behind it, because I need you guys to think logically. When African gets their independence, when they break away from all the European nations and all that shit, and they become one solid united Africa, anybody who comes to that country that is not born, bred, or lineage they are locked in, you will become a minority and you will become slave labor. This is what I feel, because they have to get their anger and aggression out. They think we're spoiled Americans. They think we're spoiled British. We got the crown and we got free liberty and shit. They don't really understand our struggle over here because they don't show it on their TV. They just show comedians and athletes over there and shit, or the ghetto yo 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 what's up, or the thought and boppers, or the twerkers. So they say we just privileged assholes. They don't know our real struggle over here. And God knows that when you get into the Democrats, they don't promote nobody in a good light. They always gonna they always gonna put a comedian, athlete, or goddamn television star to the face of the world, and that's where they get respect to. But for the common man, we go over there and we say, "Oh, let's get back to our Pan African roots and shit." Then they go over there, they rob you, they're gonna make you indentured servant, they're gonna fuck you over. Then you got you penniless, broke, can't do nothing because you don't speak the fucking language. You don't understand the culture properly. Now you got to come your ass back here and you done gave up your citizenship to the best fucking country on the planet. Give Africa 20 years once it get its independent. Give it 20 years to act like children and ass and adolescents and retake everybody else to show their bravado that we that. Then after that 20-year cycle has passed, then you take your ass over there and try to be pro Pan African. But right now I'm gonna stay pro motherfucking Black American. Deal with the devil you fucking know, not the motherfucking hell that you never fucking step foot in, people. That's just me. That just when African people come over here, baby, we rocking, cause you can't treat me like shit. But if I go over there, bitch, I'm in a hotel room drinking mojitos and being very nice. You gotta think about that type of shit. Think about it. I haven't heard not one good story. I went to Africa and shit was great. Take your ass over there you want to. American blacks. Take your ass over there you want to. Yeah, it's gonna get robbed. Yeah, it's gonna get handled. You got one or two good ones, how they used to say about us. But at the end of the day, bro, we spoil immature little motherfuckers because they don't know our problems. And it's their ignorance. They don't know our situation. They heard about it. They heard about the hangings, the lynching, the clan and shit. But it's a fairy tale to them. Because in their country, that's all they know. And even when the queen ruled, the crown ruled, the French ruled, they were still able to be around the majority of blacks. So they still had a culture and identity. We didn't get that. So yeah, they think we got it good. Man, there was hell over here too. But that's just my take on it. Yes, the culture is different. Just saying. They taught about it and oh, they aren't taught about it. Yeah, because I'm finna say they tell me they don't know about it. Uh, yeah, you've been there. You've been there, but have you given up your citizenship, moved there, and interacted with the people on a daily basis for years? Have you rubbed one of them wrong? See, this is what I'm saying. We take it as a visit and say, okay, they treated us good one time, but people are talking about giving up their life savings to move back there. You give up your life savings and you move back there, you are a part of them now. Unless you understand the language, unless you understand the culture properly, unless you can navigate, unless you done married into that thing and you got somebody who's there who can protect you, your ass will be exposed. This is my opinion, not your experience. I feel you will be exposed to the elements, to the wrath of those people who think we're spoiled, immature brats, comedians, and thugs. And they're gonna look at us. We coming over there to take their women, to take their land, to take their jobs, and it's gonna be an uproar. It's gonna be an upheaval. This is how I see it. That's just my mindset. I have never been there to hang out and live and chill, but I won't go for until they have 20 years of independence, of bravado that they can throw around. and they can really feel like they achieve something on the international stage, then they'll quiet their egos down and allow people to come back home. But until then, it's gonna be, oh, it's our time to shine. Just like when a dude that's been bullied at school finally get ability to fight, get a body, now he want to whoop everybody ass, including the bully that fuck with him, and then the bully's friends. I look at the whole mental makeup of things, people. So a visit is great, but fuck moving now. No, 20 years. Get your independent. 25. Fuck it. I'm just that stern. 25 years. 25 years of you knocking down walls and bitching at people. Then when you come to grips that shit is cool and y'all got y'all own shit and y'all can stand on y'all, then y'all will be more accommodating. That's what I think the Africans will do. Just me. I have an African mom moving apartment next to me. After a month, she said she was disgusted by black Americans and she moved back to Africa. Good Lord in heaven. What the fuck did we do? I agree. Visiting versus moving is completely different. Full circle is different, and I do speak multiple languages, but we love our people. I hear that. I hear that. I listen. I'm so glad that you do, cause and you good people too. So I know you personally, so I know you good people. But I was just thinking about the whole culture and other people experiences and stuff that I've heard. I just personally can't trust it. And stuff that I've heard people literally say over there, not no internet shit. I'm talking about people who Nigerians and everybody who I talk to, who I do business with, like in my own personal business outside of internet stuff, they look at you with disdain. They look at me like, just an American. Let's just fuck him over. Let's overcharge him. Let's get him out of here. He's stupid. He's part of the American educational system. I literally heard them say that. Oh, you're part of the American educational system. You can only speak one language. So you're dumber than us. We're smarter than you. And we're going to X you out. And I'm paying these people money. They overcharge me. So, and from my own personal experience, what if I go over there and I get overcharged? What if I go over there and I'm part of the American educational system? I don't know nothing. This is how they treated me. So from my own experience, I won't go over there until they get that anger out their heart. And when they can learn to love African American blacks, baby, it'll be a powerful union. Till then, it's a no. Oh yeah. But man, I love the culture over there. I like the dances. And you know what? Know what I like about Africa though, the mainland. I like the brothers. I love how the brothers are so classy with their ladies. Not all jokes aside. You get an African brother, and he talk to his woman. He's classy. He explains everything. It take him an hour to motherfucking tell a woman to cook him a goddamn meal because he gonna explain why he should eat the meal and why his ancestors gave birth to him to eat the meal. But he do it so classy, it happens. Classy, the brothers know how to talk. Classy to the woman. I can appreciate that. And the African sisters, they really do understand, submissiveness. And if the African man fucked them over, they do understand how to go back and tell daddy and papa and brother Tunde, this bitch ain't treat me right. And they understand how to get the daddies involved to go talk to another man about how they treating them. And they don't go off on the man with this right here. They go get another man to do the talking. Now that's the great culture I love. But outside of that, if you're not that culture, I think they're gonna put a dick in your ass and ride hard. So I just can't do it. They talk to Phil about Black Americans. I was in that country. I had a great time every visit. Still won't move there. Yeah, great women, great brothers. I just think if you're not in it, you're out. That's how it go. But I love the dances, especially them little Ethiopians that be doing that little neck shit. I be trying to do it in the mirror. I can't do it. I'm an American Congo man. My neck too thick to be doing that shit like that. But they be looking cool. Find me in the club. I love to see them motherfuckers walk around in a circle doing it. See, I'm losing my mind. Y'all know I gotta get out this bitch. I'm done talking. I'm done talking, y'all. Hey, everybody. I am the Baron. Sunflower Mott. What's up? I like to make y'all laugh. I did it good. Thank you. And now y'all got me. I'm gonna be practicing in the mirror doing that shit. I'm gonna be practicing. I'm gonna do that bitch one day without my shirt on, next to my motorcycle. I'm gonna do it, and y'all better like it. I like to end all my lives with some happiness, everybody. Life is too short. Be happy. Get yourself a spiritual junction yourself to some spiritual entity or some imaginative force that can stop anything from getting in your energy. And let's be a better spiritualist and a better human being, okay? All right, everybody. I am the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, to the TikTok, to the IG, and now to the Baron Speaks Facebook. I'm diversifying this shit. Everybody, subscribe and share and like me. And True Spook TV, don't forget about that. Y'all take care. God bless. Much love. Stay great, people. Because you guys really are. Have a good one.